beach cruisers, custom bikes, and even trike life. Ride all summer, I welcome you all to bike life. Life behind bars is much more than a name now. We all live a life, we all do the same thing now. When we out there on the road, it ain't no giving up. And when you fall behind, I suggest that you pedal up. I'm doing a Friday night groove with the pedal up. This is bike life music, we all pedal up. We roll out on time, it ain't no holding up. We came to ride, you gon' ride with pedal up. We ain't like them other clubs, some ride with us. It ain't no lacking, jaw jacking, we gon' get it in.
8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Showtime! I just wanna have fun. First time I saw the life, you know I got sick. I ain't even had a bike, I had to cop one. Next day, now I'm sitting on 2.6. Black Huffy with the buffies, had to grab one. Rolling with the mob, I'm a bad one.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tony Vegas out here at the Pedal Power Jamboree. I'm over here with Tricky on his one-off GT. Oh, Tricky Former. So, hey, if y'all haven't seen this, look how much detail he's got on this, and he freestyles on this all day long. What year is this?
It's 2017, right?
2017?
2017, yeah.
But there, this guy, he does a whole bunch of tricks.
Pick up your trash, even if it is your weed. Make sure you guys grab it all.
Shiny and shiny.
Yeah, you can see it blinging.
We have no more hamburgers. We only have raffle tickets. And then there's see.
So if y'all want to see some tricks, you want to see some, just a couple little things? Can you show us a couple things? Let's show. Sure. I just wanna have fun. That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun. That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun. That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun. First time I saw the life, you know I got sick. I ain't even had a bike, I had to cop one. Next day, now I'm sitting on 2.6. Black Huffy with the buffies, had to grab one. Rolling with the mob, I'm a bad one. Hot spot, rolling with a bad one. Who can do it like I do it? I don't think none. If you ain't got a bike, go and get one. Riding down the street with the lights on. Sounds on, bang with the tens on. You know I got it, I'ma run into the end zone. I just wanna have fun when the kid's gone. Looking at me dirty, I'm the new guy. Life behind bars, yeah, I'm too high. Fire. Everybody say I look like Tupac. I do. All eyes on me, yeah, I won't stop. God. Now I'm in the life and they know me. That's right. 2 years ago, ain't nobody know me. Did he just go fast backwards? Did that just really happen?
Instagram, just search out Tricky Styler, or Facebook, same thing, Tricky Styler, and just follow me on, on both those. You can see all the stuff. I post everything I do. I build a lot of cool stuff. I make a lot of cool stuff. So if you want to follow it, just follow along.
We definitely will follow.
Got it.
Y'all want to see this guy? Just give us some messages saying, hey, we want to see Tricky on the show.
Sueros. Vegas strong, son.
What up, everybody? And we're live. Welcome. We've missed the studio. It's your boy, Tony Vegas, and my man,
Danny's son.
on the 57th episode? 57th? 58? 57? What number are we at? 57 episode.
5-7.
Wow. Yeah, so, it's been a very hot time out here in Vegas.
It's 110 right now. It was 116 earlier and 110 right now. Yo, it's hot.
It's hot in a motherfucker out here. I'm
It's
like,
hot.
guys, my blower went out on my AC, so all week long,
Ugh.
all week I've been driving with no AC out here. It's fucking
Ugh.
hot.
But just stay hydrated, man.
Oh, God, I can't even, dog, I buy water and this shit's already hot before I get to the car, guy. It's just hot. So how you been?
Good, man.
Happy birthday. Happy
know.
belated birthday. Happy birthday. I know.
Forever I kept saying still not 40, and now I'm 40, yo. Oh, man, it hit different. Like, 40's different, yo. I don't know what your 40-year-old's been keeping from us, but it's different, man. It's a different life now. And I feel like a señor. I feel all like grown man and shit.
Yep. Welcome to the neighborhood, guy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
It's weird. Like I'm wearing my name tag now. Hello. Now I'm 40. But you know what though? I made it. Because there's a lot of people that can't say they made it to 40, man. And it's weird getting old, but I made it. I'm happy. So, hey, and thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. Real cool. Like I tell Tony, I'm very low-key with a lot of stuff.
Extremely.
Yeah, because you know what I mean? It's my birthday. It's like I'm selfish with it. It's just me and my kids. Like I like just keeping it real small, you know what I'm saying? But, and then again, like Father's Day. You know Father's Day is the 20th celebrated holiday. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's it's in line. It falls in number 20. Father's Day, yo. Like Christmas, then Mother's Day, Jesus, then Mom, and then I think Halloween is like 6. Like we don't even ghosts, goblins, Draculas, and werewolves come before dads, yo. That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing it out there, but just Father's Day, yo. But
Yeah,
I mean,
Father's Day is this weekend.
yeah,
I'm very excited for the Father's Day. I'm gonna hang out with my son. I'm gonna hang out with my
Nice.
dad.
Nice.
We were really planning to go to San Diego this weekend, and found out it was Father's Day, and so I'm gonna actually spend it with my father and my son out here in Vegas. And there's a hot ass city that we got going on right now.
Because last month we were out on
We were out on Mother's Day.
So it's like, eesh.
But I made up for that. But I got both my son and my dad, so I'm gonna go hang out with them. We're gonna go to the lake and stuff. So
Hey, so to all the fathers out there,
Hey, happy
yo,
Father- yeah.
y'all get love from us.
yes, happy Father's Day to all of you guys. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. But I know in San Diego, you guys are gonna have a blast. There's a lot of people are going. People are hitting me up. Are you going? Are you going? And it's like, no, we can't go. So, you guys stay cool out there. But before we go on, hey, make sure you guys tune in to our Facebook, our YouTube, our Spotify, our Instagram, our Apple Podcast. We got all our information right here. So check it out. So there's no reason why you don't listen to us, or if you guys don't have a TV, you can listen to us on Spotify. If you don't have internet, then I don't know where you'd be living.
Like, subscribe, share, all that stuff,
All
man.
that kinda
Like
stuff.
really, that helps us out a lot, man. If you guys could just do that, like that goes a long way.
That does
you
go
know
a
what I'm
long
saying?
way.
So again, we're on all platforms. But hey, man, even before we get started, man, let's get into our sponsors,
You know,
yo.
we're gonna get into our sponsors, and you know, our sponsors are dope. We're very excited to have them. You know, we got Brad Marlin. You know, Brad Marlin's always a cool dude. You know, always winning some prizes, always winning for his
Yeah.
bikes. You know, so he's always swinging for the fences on those bikes.
Give
so.
us that sneak peek, yo.
Oh, dude.
Oof. Yeah, exactly.
That bike that he's building right now, guy, it's a whole different game for him. He showed me, and I was like, I don't know if it's not him, but then he's starting to
It's him.
bloodify it, and
It's
he's like,
him.
yep, it's going down. So thank you very much, Brad Marlin. And then our second sponsor that we got, oh yeah.
You know, I like it when he's like, hey, what's up, kid? Kid, he called me kid, yo. I dig it, yo. But Mr. HP Kruz, and he wasn't wearing Vans, he was wearing Converse out there when we saw him in Riverside.
Yes.
Always a good time catching up with him. Very cool dude, man. Got bikes in every kind of class, from tandem to BMX to
Yes.
stretch to everything,
Yes,
son.
yes,
So get you an
yes,
HP
yes.
in your life.
Yes. And the next one that we got, who else? Where's the next fight? Where's the next fight? Did you get that Bassett video? Okay, there you go. So we got Bassett as one of our sponsors, and Technique BMX and Pedal Power. They're our sponsor. Now, Bill, man, that guy had a great show. Bassett, Pedal Power, they had an amazing show out in Riverside. Dude.
It's from the ones that I've been to, it's definitely in my top two.
Yeah.
As far as like the big BMX, I think it's probably my number one that I've
Yeah.
been to, because I mean, it brought out all kinds of badass bikes, like bicycles, period, because there was cruisers out there and everything, man. So
Yes.
that was dope. That was a dope ass show.
Yes.
It was a good turnout, and you know, everyone was cool out there, man.
Yeah, there was a lot of the blockheads won some heat. The heavy hitters, the heavy hitter crew, they won some stuff. So it's like, wow.
And even the ones that didn't, man, like, doesn't mean that your bike's not, because there was a lot
of bikes.
a lot of
It was
badass
tough.
bikes.
It was tough.
A
We had
lot of badass bikes.
We had to pick the 29ers, and it was tough. It was tough. But congratulations to all you guys. And hey, that Bassett show was the dopest.
Yeah, it was dope.
It was dope. And then who else we got? Where's our next guy? Boom.
Yep, 619 Lowrider Bikes and Parts. Come on, man. If you guys ain't following him, I don't know what to tell you guys already. Got the hookup, man, out in San Diego. But, yo.
He does ship.
Yeah, exactly. So
does
follow
ship.
him on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, man.
He is really stocked up with stuff. So check him out.
And stuff is getting hard to find. If you've
Yes.
been looking, it's getting hard to find. So you better get that hookup. And I'm telling you, bam. Yeah.
And also, so now we're in that segment right now that we're just gonna go into our rides. We got guests coming on, so we're just gonna give them some
Yes, sir.
time. So yeah, let's get into some rides.
I keep on fucking going. Keep on fucking going. Keep on fucking going. Keep on fucking going.
I just wanna have fun. That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun. That's why I ride.
So yes. Can you blow those up for me, please? So as you know, as we got over here in Las Vegas, Nevada, we have rides every day of the week out here. Thank you. Mystery Monday rides. God, they ride about 20 miles on Mondays. So
Yeah.
if y'all want to have, and you don't know where you're gonna go.
They had the
Oh, that was Wednesday. That was
Super
yesterday.
Soaker. Hey, I know they saw me out. Super Soaker, yo. That's what that was, cochinos.
Cochinos. And then Tuesdays, you got Ralphie's Taco Tuesday rides. They have a nice small ride going on in downtown. It's always dope. Crank and Grind Hump Day ride. Yesterday, they had a really big Super Soaker ride, and it was really cool to see that. Then you got Thursday with the BMX Hot Lap with the 7 shit. Familiar First Friday rides only happen every first Friday of the month. So check that out. Then again, Saturday morning, Ralphie's bike rides. And then Sundays is pretty much a free-for-all. It's just basically we'll just throw on a ride together and everybody just goes. And if you guys need to know any information, want to see videos or anything like that goes on in Las Vegas, tune in on the Las Vegas bike rides and cruises, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on right there. So it's kind of cool. So what's our next ride? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Barcata Southeast chapter right now in Redlands pushing pedals right now. Okay, so if y'all want some good riding and kind of a little bit of hills, but it's always fun. Where there's an uphill, there's a downhill. That's what my boy Rico always says. So shout out to Southeast chapter Barcata out there pushing pedals right now. Let's see.
And this is Los Thursdays Father's Day celebration
It's going
ride.
on
That's
right now.
6/17. Oh,
It's
that's
going
right
on
now.
right now.
Yo,
Yuma.
dope. Yeah, exactly. I mean, these guys been riding out there, been consistent now. It's
Them
pretty
boys.
dope. It's pretty dope to see a
Them
lot of
boys.
people out there. Hey, again, man, when you guys are out there, right there it says light up your bike and stay hydrated because it is getting hot, man. And of course, always bring them extra tubes, slime up or whatever it is that you want because you don't want to
Tires
get
wa-
stranded out there. That's the last thing you want. And again, man, stay hydrated on these rides. But again, going on right now, Los Thursdays Father's Day celebration ride. That's up in Yuma right there. So shout out to them boys.
Them boys holding it down with the rides on Thursday night. So shout out to you guys. You know who you are. And all the peeps out there in Yuma. So shout out to all you guys. All right. And ladies. Guys and ladies. So the Riders for Life. So they always do this every Saturday night. You guys might want to check these guys out. It's fun. They meet up at the Peppermill on the Strip, and then they ride the strip down in like formations of two. So it's a slow paced ride. And then they kick it at the link. So they're like the only club in Vegas that are able to bring the bikes into the link and kick it.
That's pretty tight.
So it is pretty tight. I mean, we tried. I've tried. I've gotten kicked out. We've all tried to kick that, but they got some juice. They got some pull, so they get to do that. So let's see. So who's next?
And then this is La Booze Cruise, Saturday, June 19th.
That's this
4
weekend.
breweries, Avenue 626, Tacos, Little Tokyo. Meet up at 11 a.m., roll out at 12 p.m. This is out with the Brew Peddlers.
The Brew Peddlers.
So, again, this is Saturday, June 19th. 4 breweries plus Avenue 26 Tacos. Meet up 11 a.m., roll out at 12 p.m. Again, this Saturday? This Saturday.
And it's cash only. Cash only.
Sábado.
Sábado. And then our next ride. Oh, man. A lot of people are going to this weekend. They're going out there for the 1904 Return of the Summer.
We actually got, I think Michelle said she's actually on her way over there right now listening to the show. So.
Nice. So shout out to Michelle. From
And if you're
Syndicate.
traveling out there, be safe.
Be
You know what I
safe,
mean?
guys.
Like, take your time and get there. You know what I mean? But, yeah, this is 6/19th and 6/20th. So 6/19th, Cesar Chavez meetup at 10 a.m. And then Sunday, 6/20th, Crown Point Park meetup at 10 a.m. So this is a weekend of riding out in San Diego, man. That's going to be dope. Good time out there,
If I had my AC, I would have probably considered it.
Yo,
I would have
and
probably
again,
considered it.
Stay hydrated
Stay
out
hydrated,
there, yo.
guys. Hey, when you guys take your bikes, make sure to take those tubes because it's hot
And some
it
of that-
will pop. It will pop.
Because you don't want to be all red at the nighttime.
God, look at this. Look at that. You see this tan line? God, freaking tan lines on.
Is that a
point.
hickey?
God, no hickey. Hey, what else? What we got?
So, also going down this weekend, June 18th, 19th, and 20th, the Bio Cruisers present the 5th annual Big Easy Bike Fest. Yo, it's going down out there, man. I seen the lineup. They got all kinds of stuff going on out there. Celebrities, big names out there. Good times, man. So if you're out there, looks like I said, man, this looks like a good-ass time, man. So, again, the Bayou Cruisers presents the 5th annual Big Easy Bike Fest, June 18th, 19th, and 20th out in New Orleans.
Yes. So make sure to check that out if you're out there. And then what else we got? 619 SD Biking Anniversary Ride Out. So check them out, SD Biking. So save the date, basically. So, hey, you know what? It's happening this weekend. So go ride. Go ride. Ride your damn bike. Go ride and meet up with them. 11 o'clock meetup and 12:30 ride out. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. So check that. All right.
So, and then Waco, not Wacko, son.
It's
Psycho
Wacko,
Heads out
fool.
at Waco. This is, what is the date? the first annual bike show, Saturday, June 26th. This is out in Waco, Texas. Yo, it looks like a good time, man. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on that day. So if you out there in Texas, Waco area, there's the meetup, the location. Man, a lot of stuff going on out there. So, yeah, that's dope. And again, that's Saturday, June 26th out in Waco, Texas.
That's wacko. That's wacko to me. All right, and then what else we got? Let me see. Oh, that's actually a really cool fly. You know what I like about the Kruz3r models? They got a really good designer back there, and I really like their stuff.
That's pretty dope, man. So this is Santa Cruz Woodies, and the city of Santa Cruz presents Woodies on the Wharf.
Woody's on the Wharf.
That's June 26th out in Santa Cruz. Yo,
next
this is
weekend.
dope, man. But we'll talk more about this one,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Because we got the two guys that are heavily involved. In
Yes,
it.
sir.
So we'll talk about that in a little bit. All right.
And then this is Saturday, June 26th, out in Phoenix, with the Coyotes.
Oh, all 1,800 of you motherfuckers. Every time I go to Arizona and I turn to the left, a coyote, and I turn to the right, another coyote. Behind, another it's just there are coyotes everywhere, guy.
So Saturday, June 26th, on a hot summer night, nothing beats the best tacos and beer in town. And again, this is out in Phoenix.
I'll be the judge of that.
Meetup time and then the ride out. So again, man, Saturday, June 26th, out in Phoenix.
Yes. That's gonna be a dope ride.
And then Hood
Hood
Rat
Rat
Stuff with my friends 3.0s. This is Saturday, June 26th at 11 a.m. This is out in Marina Del Rey,
that's
California.
The beach? Is that the beach?
Huh?
Is that the beach?
Yeah.
Am I on?
Yeah. So Hood Rat Stuff with my friends 3.0 against Saturday, June 26th, and that's in Marina Del Rey, California, yo.
Sounds like it's gonna be on the beach, so it's gonna be.
I like
good
Hood
times.
Rat Stuff.
I like Hood Rat stuff. Hood Rat. Oh yeah, right. OBC, Las Vegas, September 8th to the 13th. Guy at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino. This is the Super Bowl of all shows and rides. I'm telling you, this is 5 days of just riding, partying. What is it? What did they say? 119 hours? 119 hours of just partying out there with bikes.
And again, hey, y'all gotta register. So again, that's the thing. You gotta register this year. I know a lot of you have been waiting to come out here, and that's good. You know, we want you out here. We're welcome you guys out here. But again, they're doing stuff a little different, so you have to register. So again, Ride OBC, register, get your stuff right, and you get your bag. You get your cool stuff too, man. Get your memorabilia, man. And again, man, that's September 8th through the 13th.
Yes. So that's gonna be a dope ride. Oh, don't forget also September 9th is my birthday. I'm just letting y'all know it lands in OBC, so it's gonna be my birthday. I'll be 47, so I'm happy. I'm gonna be, I'll say I'm 47. Yeah, sexy motherfucker. All right. So although that's all the rides that we got going on, and it's gonna be dope. So now we're just gonna get to the shout out portion because these guys are doing it good. The Custom Cycle Podcast. Mike Britton and BK42, they're doing such a good job on their podcast, so I give them shout outs. I watch them on Sundays when I'm driving somewhere or just somewhere I'm doing something, and around that time I end up watching their show.
Yeah.
So check that out. And also, hey, you guys, we've had a situation with Brad Marlin's one of Brad Marlin's bikes. It got stolen in Riverside about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. They stole it from the bike. What dumbasses, because it's the only one of its kind, and it's set up for an e-bike, and it's so just be on the lookout. We'll post some pictures on it so you guys can see. But but I did find out that there's this thing that's called Bike Index, where you can actually register your bike, take pictures of it, and register it. And then that way it belongs to you. In case something, Lord forbid, knock on wood, that something happens to your bike and gets stolen, whatever, at least you have some kind of record about your bike, and it's free. So check it out. I found this out, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. and I mean, I believe it's like some easy steps. I haven't gone through the whole page yet, but it's pretty simple. So if you guys want to register your bikes for, for some safety reasons, there you go.
And then there's always the good old knuckle sandwich.
There's the good old knuckle
Son.
sandwich.
Yeah.
They're
with
like,
your
oh
name
man,
on it.
the guy that I bought the bike from. Oh, well, the guy is not here. You're here, so we're taking the bike back.
Yeah.
So check that guy. Check the bike index out. Gosh, just want to say everything all at the same time. So, and then what else we got? The bike of the week.
Yeah.
But before we go into the bike of the week, let's go into a little Bassett commercial that was created by Mr. Danny's son. We're live, so we take our time.
Yeah, this was out when we was out in
Riverside. Yes. That's my boy Jolly with his truck. It's a big man. That is a big
really
man.
cool dude though, man.
Super cool guy. Super cool guy. So I just want to give a shout out to Jolly, and
His badass truck is Studebaker,
yes,
yo.
that was a badass truck. So video was done by Mr. Danny's son himself.
We was out there and
job.
we seen it and we're like, hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Let's do something. Let's do a little sign.
Yeah,
So it was
that
cool.
was dope, man. So what we got? Bike of the week? Or
Bike
what?
of the week.
Alright.
Bike of the week. Oh, see there. Yeah, show him. Yeah, me and Jolly went head to head. Me and him went to head to head. There's one more. Oh shit!
Hey, what's up with Fernando?
I didn't send you the one. There. Yeah, me and him had some words. And I was like, yeah, yeah. I just sent you the one of him knocking me out. Because, yeah, he wasn't going to let me slide. So, there's a picture of me getting knocked out by him, too. So, it's all right. Oh, there it is. There it is. So, me and Jolly got down. So, let's just get on to these Bike of the Weeks.
Yeah,
the Bike of the Week, because we've been missing that stuff.
So this week, man,
Go ahead, Danny.
since we took advantage when we were out there, and I mean, I've seen this bike a few times, but the frame is by OG Customs, forks by Danny Boy Garcia, paint by Delta Kruz3r, the leather work by Nomad Leathers, wheels by Chop Huey Customs. His first custom, Junior.
Mendoza.
Yeah, man.
Mendes.
I dig it, man. It's a dope bike. It's a big body bike. The paint and the chrome, you know what I mean, stand out. And since we saw it out there, I was like, I might as well take advantage of it because, like I said, I've been seeing this bike around. I remember when it was raw and then just seeing it, like, actually finished. Dope-ass bike, man. So it's cool to see it out there, man. So, yeah, this was my pick of the week, son.
Mm-hmm.
And, yes, blue.
And yes, blue. Another
he
blue
pointed
bike.
it out after. I was like,
like,
well,
yeah. It's like another blue bike.
But hey,
We've been picking blue bikes every day, almost every time, every week. So, mine came along, actually popped up today. I believe I saw it today, and I was like, this is actually cool. It's different. I haven't seen one like this. So yeah, let's get to mine. Tim Van Dunk. That shiny chrome HB Cruiser bike.
Man, it's all chrome?
It's all chromed out.
Nice.
It's all shiny. You guys go look on his Facebook and his Instagram, and you get to see like more of the detail on the bikes. The flyer only can fit so much stuff on there, so it makes just go on their Facebook, become a friend, and check out their bikes. But this bike was really shiny. It was really shiny, and then I have the same sprocket, so I was like, "Oh, dude, he got the same sprocket I got." I was like, "Sweet," but it's all done up really nice. So good job on that, Tim.
That's 26 or 29?
26s.
Oh.
26 and a 29, I believe, in the front.
Yeah, it looks huge.
Yeah, so it's a dope bike. So congratulations to you guys for being Bikes of the Week. We'll post those up tonight after the show, and it's pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
cool, dope
man.
bikes.
So cool, man. So Bikes of the Week, there it is again. We've chosen for this week.
Yes, sir.
And again, man, hey, yo, shout out to everyone right now in the chat room. But hey, we have guests this week, so why delay it anymore, man? Bring them in, man. Cause
Why delay? Why delay? Why delay? We're gonna bring up these two gentlemen. I don't know if they're gentlemen. I don't know if they want me to call them gentlemen, but they're cool dudes. I hung up with them a few times. And then, Rob just say, "Hey, man, I want to be on your show." And he said, "You want me on the show?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I got you." And then, boom, here he is, right here with Jeff.
Nice.
So, yeah, let's bring him on right here. It's Jeff and Rob from Kruz3r. So, hey, man, thank you guys for being on the show.
What's up, man?
Thank you.
Thanks for the invite.
It's pretty dope that, you guys, you asked, and I was like, cool, no problem. I got you on. Boom, there it is.
You did.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. Seeing you up in Reno, and I kind of like threw you a mention, and you're like, "Give me a minute. We're gonna get you guys on." So it was cool, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was really cool. And how hot is it out there where you guys live?
Not as hot as you guys are. You guys are melting on the sidewalks.
Yeah,
we're sitting on.
I'm dealing it right now,
what
okay?
you guys are going through.
I feel like a hot dog. I plump when I go outside. Boop, 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 boop. I'm about to explode, guys. It's so hot out there, guy. So how long has Kruz3r been around?
Well, we started in 2009 in a little city called Newark, California, out here in the East Bay of the San Francisco Bay Area. And what year are we in now? Shit, did we skip a year from last year?
Yeah, we skipped
2021.
Yeah, we're 21 now.
Last year don't count.
Yeah, last year don't count.
Last year don't count.
So yeah, we've been around for 12 years. 12 years, if I'm doing the math right.
Wow.
10, 11, 12.
It's been
I don't know, something like that.
And
Yeah,
guys,
it's been
how many chapters do you guys have throughout the U.S. or you guys just in where you guys at?
About
on the spot.
9.
9, huh?
9.
I don't know. So it's East Bay, it's South Bay. We got Capital City out in Sacramento. Recently, just crowned our boy Tom. He was with the South Bay chapter Nomads for a long time until he moved out to Reno. So now he's Silver State. We also got Mark. He's out in Florida. He's our prospect out in Florida. So if you guys are ever out in Florida, go check out Mark. A great time doing great things for the Kruz3r Mob out there as well. Seattle, our boy Jeff McDaniel. He's an original 3. He's out in Seattle doing his thing. And of course, we got Central Cali. They're always doing great things out there. Ron and Mikey and Mary and Chris and everybody out there, they're doing big things out. I'm sure you guys saw them out in Riverside. They were doing big things out in Riverside. So
yeah,
with the BMX stuff, shit, I know I'm missing something. I know I am.
Alpha and Dolly over there in the.
Oh yeah, they're on the peninsula, but they're South Bay as well. We have established chapters, and then we have our nomads, right? So we have the ones and twosies that are out there that don't have established chapters as of yet. But we're all it's one big family. It doesn't matter where we're at or where we're going. We're all Kruz3r Mob, you know.
And Rob, you are the founder of Kruz3r Mob, correct?
Yeah, I founded it in 2009. It was all my son's fault. I wish he was here. It's all my son's fault. I'm sure a lot of people that have heard the story, but long time ago, my son, when he was little, got him a bike. Had a bike, but it wasn't cool, right? So then I got myself a beach cruiser. Then I got the ex-wife a beach cruiser. Then I, as a joke, I mentioned it to my boy Jeff McDaniel. Hey man, we should start a club, and here we are. So it's been a great ride.
And Jeff is the president of Kruz3r Mob.
Yeah, I just took over 2 years ago. Rob stepped away and became the founder, and then I took over the presidency at our 10-year. I got into biking over 20-something years ago, mountain bikes, roadie, I've been doing it all. Just keeping acting. Hooked up with Rob.
Yo, that
Probably
koi
about
bike.
7.
I saw that. I saw that koi bike
Yeah,
in Reno.
that's my baby right
That
there.
koi really looks like it's floating, like it's like 3D on that bike. And then
Yeah, the
Rob's got
paint.
a cool bike there, but that thing right there looks like everything is really alive on that bike. And well job.
Yeah, my
Who painted that?
Troy.
His name's Troy Keyhole.
Keyhole, yeah.
His name's Troy Keyhole. I'm sure you guys can find him here on Facebook. It's the last name is spelled like Keough. He's been painting forever. He's painted airplanes, buses, cars, motorcycles, bicycles, you name it. The guy can do beautiful airbrushing, pinstriping, painting. He's all around great guy. I'm dating my cousin, so he's kind of like my cousin. It's family. We're all family,
Yeah,
man.
family.
So
You see that?
Yeah.
You see that little black area right there? That little black corner right there on the lower left?
Yeah.
That's the Zephyr. That's the Zephyr. It was parked right next to his. and Rob's got a really cool bike too. He's got, what is it? A dyno? Was it the black and blue?
So it is a dyno. Yeah, I picked that frame up from Dominic over at the Kruz3r. He put it online and I swallowed it up. I got lucky. It was like 5 minutes posted, and I was able to buy the raw frame. And I had a lot of love from a lot of different people on that bike, man. Huge shout out to my club brother, Ray Kruz3r. I call him the bike wizard because that whole thing was put together by him. I mean, we sat together and we, went over what we needed to do with it, but he widened the rear. He widened the front forks.
Are those
the shifter.
Two rear fenders? Because the rear fender is big.
No, those are the tail dragger. Those are tail dragger fenders that I picked up from Mark Deasy over at Sutter Street. But there's a lot of custom work to that front fender too. The front fender comes with a big fat hole in the middle. We had a friend of mine reach out to another friend. So I mean, it was just like friends of friends of friends getting together and making things possible. So there used to be a hole in the front of that thing for a front mounting light or something, but that disappeared. And my boy Wim, everyone knows Wim. He went crazy on the paint and the pinstripe and everything. So I had no idea what the bike looked like until we got to Reno. I didn't even bring the bike up there.
I took it up there.
Jeff did. So
you were completely surprised.
So my wife's cousin actually built my frame. He did 90%, and then Troy did the other. I didn't get to see mine until he was done. I just told him what I wanted, the theme that I wanted, and he took off on it. And I was very pleased, overwhelmed what he did with it. So there was probably about 4 or 5 people that touched my bike, and that was it. A buddy of mine that did my seat, custom leather guy in LA, and yeah, just really happy with it.
I knew. See,
good feedback, good positive feedback.
I was like, I know. I talked to him. I talked to Jeff, and it was at this ride. You were riding that bike, and I was riding the Zephyr at that time, and then we were chopping it up at the by Yoshinoya across the street. There was a Yoshinoya. There was a place like a hot dog place that we all went to. I believe it was. We were all kicking in the parking lot. Huh?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wiener
So I was
Central.
like, yeah. Now I remember. I was like, he was like, I seen him. Hey man, you guys, just because we get guests, this is like our first like introduction to people. So it's not like we know everybody. We learn to know people also on the show. I mean, I just know of them. I just seen him and stuff like that. But like, this is like actually like a personal time that we actually get to talk. So we don't claim to know everybody. Nobody claims to know everybody, but we know who they are, and then that's, it's like when Rob asked to be on the show, I'm like, fuck yeah, I know exactly who you guys are. So that's why I brought you guys on the show. So it's like we never claim to know everybody, but this is a time we all just chop it up.
But even when I started coming around, like the logo, like their
logo,
yeah, like I think I even have one of their stickers from like an OBC. Like I've seen that logo around. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So a lot of times you see a lot of the logos around, but yeah, you don't really know the faces and
Yeah.
stuff. So that's cool to see, man. That you guys are out there doing your thing. You guys got some badass bikes, and like you were saying though, sometimes that's how to build a bike. You have to sometimes use connects, know people, because this isn't normal stuff that you can just go to like a bike shop or a store and be like, hey, I want this.
Yep.
It's like, no, it's now you get into
Oh,
the
yeah.
custom world, and sometimes some people do it from the garage, some people actually do it from a shop, or whatever it is. You have to work around it, and like you said, just make a few phone calls or throw it out there and see who can help who, because you never know, man. Because and those little things make a difference. Like you were saying, just covering that hole makes all the difference in the world. So it's good to know
Well,
people, and it's good to have
that's one of the
connections.
big things that I love about. That's one of the big things I love about the whole bike life thing, right? So, we're I mean, from where we started to where we are today, it's been a huge growth,
Yes.
worldwide. Of course, Europe has always had bike stuff going on. That's what they do. That's their like one of their main modes of transportation is bikes out in Europe, heavily in other parts of Europe as well. But when you're in a community like this that's kind of tight knit, everyone kind of knows each other. We all feed off each other. We all should help each other out, right? I mean, even if someone's sick or a charity event or whatever it may be, like once you're around people like us in the bike community, I say people like us, like we're aliens or something, right?
We're a
But
special
what
breed. Bike life people are a special breed. I don't care what anybody say.
we're good people, man. We're good people, right? I mean, we might look, a little beat up and run down and stuff, but if you open your mouth and say what's up and how you doing, how are you, you're gonna get a good conversation out of us.
Yeah.
You might even gain a best friend. It's just that's just how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, the bike community is just great, man. You gotta use. Sometimes you just gotta use the connections, and then whatever work that the people do on your bike, you just say, you know what, this guy did my wheels, this guy did my paint, this guy, like you show the love, because it's a community, I don't claim to paint in my bike or build my wheels or anything like that, but I have a vision of what I want. I think I already know exactly what I want at the end, and then I just have to figure it out. Some people are trying to figure it out the whole way there and don't know the end result. When I build my bikes or things, I'm a graphic designer, so my thing is backwards. I think the finished product, and then I know exactly how to I have to figure out exactly how to get there. That's just the way I think, and I build my bikes.
And right now too, it like with the whole COVID thing, BMX, like the whole BMX thing, just took off right now. But then right now too, they're going through their things. You know what I mean? They're beefing a lot. They're going because a lot of them are young, and there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of everything. Cruisers kind of went through that, but not really. It's a little bit more tight knit. I'm hoping to see more of the cruiser community come out again and show the unity, because a lot of the BMX guys that I talked to, they're kind of losing hope. Like, man, fuck this. There's no unity in this bike life thing. But I'm like, the cruiser, like they're a little bit more united. Maybe not as big, but that's okay. Like it shouldn't be all huge, because then you get too much opinions, too much this, too much of that. You know what I'm saying? So I like that it's very tight knit. Yeah,
You're gonna have politics
and everything. But
anywhere you go, right? I mean, there's gonna be something. Someone's not gonna really want something or care for something or whatever, right? But in the end, sometimes you got to bite the bullet. Sometimes you just got to run with it. Sometimes you just whatever, right? Let's just ride our fucking bike and have a good time.
It's at the end of the day, they're just bikes.
Yeah.
My friend Rico always says that at the end of the day, they're just bikes.
Yeah, but you see, like, I think more of the younger kids really have to hear us say that, because, again, like, they do see us. They might see the tattoos. They might see whatever, and we do look tough. Some look intimidating, because I know myself when I'm not smiling, I look like I have a problem or so. You know what I mean? I have that Ice Cube face, like I'm always mad dogging. That's what it looks like. But I like talking to the younger guys because a lot of times, we have to be the ones that put them up on game. So it's cool to see like you guys been around for a while, man. Like that's cool to see you guys are, because I didn't know you guys had that many. You guys were branched out like that, man. So that's really cool that you guys are deep like that, man. Unity's always cool to see. You know what I'm saying?
Smaller club, though. I mean, we might have all these, nomads and chapters and this and that's and the others. We're still a family orientated club. That's how we started this club. That's how my vision of the club when we first started it. That's what I wanted to do, was make sure it was still a family orientated club with the kids. I mean, if you're ever on a big ride with us and you see us all together, you're gonna see kids wearing patches, and on their side, on their rocker, it's gonna say "Little Mobster," right? So we got our little mobsters that are with us, and they earn their patches only because they have good grades and they're being good kids. When we give them these patches and these things, it's an incentive for them to keep those grades up, to be a good kid, to be a positive role model for the other kids that are riding alongside of us, and they're looking at them like, hey, how'd you get that, or how do you become a member of that, or you know what I mean? Like, they ask questions and they tell them, well, I got it because I got good grades and I'm a good kid, So it just gives them the incentive to keep up that good work.
That's good, man.
That's real cool, man. Respect, yeah.
Respect on that, because we need people like that do that. I know JP does that. Also, he does something like that with the program with his kids, with the Los Riders.
Absolutely.
I know he does something like that also. So I mean, it's really cool to see that. I mean, I do see a lot of other. I do see some clubs doing that with some of the kids, but like the main one that I do see is it is JP. On just instantly, I always think of him when it comes down to doing things for the kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. There's people that do it out there, but then not that they're doing it for the fame. It's just that they're doing it out there just because, that like you guys, like you said, that's who you guys ride with. That's who, and that's real cool to see that, man. Like that's what I want to see other people doing too. Is really because a lot of times we don't realize like we might be going through our bullshit as like adults or whatever, like whatever it is you have going on with someone, but we don't realize like there is kids watching us, man. There is kids at these shows. There is kids at these ride outs. There is kids, like, you know what I mean? And that's where it's like, because I know myself in the moment, I get lost too. But then every once in a while, we'll get a parent that comes up to us and like, hey, my kid watches the show. And I'm like, oof. It brings me back down. It brings where I'm like, hey, man, that's really cool. And it just makes it seem that much bigger where I'm like, hey, that's really cool. And that's why I really do appreciate this dialogue, man, to really let people know that, like, I mean, not everybody's mean. Not everybody's out there. Like, I mean, there is people that enjoy just riding bikes, man, that they still enjoy that. Like, oh, that's cool. Telling another person, because, I mean, that's a big thing for another guy to tell another guy, like, hey, your bike is cool. I don't mind, man, because a lot of times I might see, like, some pedals I've never seen before, just something random. It could be a handlebar and be like, hey, that's pretty dope. I've never seen that before.
GT stem.
Yeah, like
GT
just
stem.
something will stand out. And that's how you make dialogue. Like you said, just ask, because you never know, like that person has been waiting for someone to ask. Just ask me about it so I can tell you, you know what I'm saying? So that's how good conversations start, man, at these shows, at these rides. I
yeah, for sure. Yeah. And the kids are behind us. They're the ones that are going to continue this. Once we're getting older, so they're going to be like we were, when our kids were little. So want to keep it going.
And to think that when you guys build your bikes and stuff, and then you guys, when we're all gone, and our bikes stay here, they stay and they get sent out, and it's like we're looking, when we're like looking at all the old school bikes, and we're like, oh man, this is like a 1956 blah blah blah. Well, this is gonna be a 2020, and it's gonna be 40 years from now, still floating around. You know what I'm saying? Like our bikes are gonna be there, But it is cool when I do like seeing when people actually are really generous to kids, and like they really give time. Like I have kids when they come up to me, and I give them the time. Oh my gosh, why am I Isabel from Fresno? She comes out and she's always doing the wheelies, and she's got our sticker on the helmet and everything, and like I always show her love. She's just good. She's just a good kid, and she's doing her wheelie thing. It's just like she's just dope. and her brother too. And it's just like a lot of people just are really generous. You know, like at the pedal power show, at the Jamboree show, like Jesse from Delta Cruisers, he won I think best of show with his bike, and he got $150, and then he just like said, you know what, I'll give this $150 to the first 2 kids that came up, and then boom, they came up.
He didn't even hesitate.
He didn't even hesitate. So they're like, hey man, take a picture with him because that guy right there started you guys off with your bike, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying, man.
That's
like,
pretty cool.
Just imagine being that dude you wish you would have had when you were young. You know what I'm saying? Just a dude come around and just show you some love like that. Which a lot of times, like, get out of here, kid. You're just a kid.
You're just
you
a
know.
kid.
But a lot of times when you show them attention, that's cool. Hey, but you guys have a ride coming up, right? I mean, we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, explain to us about your ride.
So we got Woody's coming up. We've been doing that for a couple. So our vice president Gary, he wasn't able to make it out tonight. He's taking care of his mom. So God bless him, and for him taking care of his mother and everything. Hopefully mom's all right, Gary. If you're watching, I don't know if you're watching or whatever, but Gary started this one off, and this is Gary's ride, man. This is definitely Gary's ride. It's Woody's on the Wharf on on June 26th. We meet at Natural Bridges, right? We meet at Natural Bridges, which is further up from the big wharf, right, where all the rides and everything are at. We meet up there. We take a nice little ride down the coast, end up on the wharf itself, which is right next to all the carnival rides and everything. We end up, the boardwalk, and then we end up downtown Santa Cruz having a bite and grabbing some drinks, and then riding back. But there's definitely one hill that if you're ever on this ride, you'll know this hill. You're not riding your bike up this thing. You're definitely walking it. But it's a great time, man. It's a great time. People are out there.
I'm that guy. I am that guy. I ain't telling you nothing about the ride. I ain't telling you if it's gonna be hot or it could be cold. It's gonna be a hill. You're gonna have the checkpoint. I ain't gonna tell you nothing. There's a ride. We're going to it. You got a bike. I got a bike. I got 2 legs. You got 2 legs. We're riding this shit. Yeah. That's all. If I have to suffer, you gotta suffer. I'm that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good time though. We went out last year, and with the whole COVID thing going on, they canceled the whole Woody's on the wharf. Woody's that are but it's a big car show that's on the wharf. It's a bunch of old school Woody's and old school cars that are sitting on the wharf. They have a bike valet as well, and they're really good with when we pull up on these beautiful custom bikes, they really take care of them, and it's free to bike valet them. We hook them up at the end, but it's free. But it's mainly a car show. We go there and enjoy the car show and enjoy the day, enjoy the company. It's a great time. We do it every year. We do it on the same weekend as Woody's on the Wharf. So
we heard that the Woody's weren't going to be there. Everything's opening up. We don't know. So the ride is still going on. We don't know if the cars are going to be there or not, but they may. But they did back out at one point, so they haven't responded whether they're going to be there or not. But the ride is still going on, so it's a great ride. And
support.
Yeah. Yes.
Support.
So
real quick for support,
Ted
Ted was just on here. I want to support my boy Ted out in Sacramento with the chops. They do big rides out in Sacramento. If you guys have never been out to Sacramento, you guys got to hit one of them rides. So I guess the second Saturday rides, I think it is still. Fireworks are going. Jesus Christ. The second Saturday rides, I think it's second Saturday still out in Sacramento, but they're going to start back up too. So big ups to Ted at the Chapaderos. Those are always a great time. It's about a 2-hour ride for us to get out there, but we always love going out there and supporting those guys. That's how Ted was on here. So I just wanted to say, what's up, Ted?
Nice. And we're always
we got a whole bunch of people on here. We got Margie. See, I remember your name now, Margie, because I could read it. And I'm not thinking of it right now. But, yeah, we got Margie up there. We got Pat, Marty, or Mary. I'm blind as a bat, so the screen's right there. So we're trying to read all these names
Is there any shout-outs you guys want to give?
Mad Dog.
Shit, man. I mean, the one big shout-out I want to give out to is you guys. I mean, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Let me break it down real quick. When you guys first started this, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was like, who the fuck are these dudes and what are they doing?
Hey, everybody.
Who are they? Where have they come from? What's up? But you know what? That was definitely the wrong state of mind of me thinking about what you guys were doing, and I apologize for that. But being honest with you, when you guys first came on the scene, I was like, "Who's this dude with the Zephyr? What's a Zephyr? What is that?" It's a badass bike, is what it is. But you know, I'm just being honest, man. I was like, "Who are these dudes?" But you guys are doing great things, man. You guys get different. You know, everyone's rides are up here. You guys pick bikes. You guys, keep the scene alive. You guys keep people happy. You guys keep people guessing. It's a good time, man. So I appreciate you guys. Big shout out to Pedals Up Podcast for what you guys are doing. And to all the clubs, the solo riders, the moms, the dads, the kids, get on your fucking bike and ride. Shit.
People just don't realize how big bike life has gotten. It's funny when you run into somebody and they have no idea, just people walking right by them. Oh, what is this? What is this? You tell them, it's like, oh, when they get into some stuff, it's like they don't even want to touch it.
Yeah. But as soon as they ride, one of the rides, they're hooked. They don't even know they want a bike until they get on the run of the rides, and they're hooked.
During the pandemic, it was so hard. It was so hard to even pick up a bike. Everything at Walmart, you couldn't even nothing.
Yeah.
So so all the ones that picked up a bike, I hope they continue riding. Get rid of them because it was the only thing to do at that time. But I hope they stay with it.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, a lot of meeting.
I can tell you 3 different occasions where we've been on rides, man. Where I stop and talk to people, or someone stops me to talk to me, or whatever, and they've been having a shitty ass day, and they see all of us riding, and now their day just got better. They ask questions, they see what's going on. You never know, man. The next day they might be out there, either fixing up that bike they got in the backyard that's rusted up, or they might be going to get a new one just to ride their bike because they saw how much fun that we were having. So
yeah. People don't get it, because when we first started the show, we didn't know we had no idea how far it was going to go. We just visioned next week, and then we're 50 some odd episodes in. We're still in shock that I was like, wow, but it happened during the whole pandemic. So a lot of people have just said that it's just keeping things going and people just seeing visually. It's like back in the day when you watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air at 7 o'clock at on channel 13 or whatever channel you're watching. It's like boom, we're just here, and then that's just what it is, man. It's just we just got this platform that we talk about different things, different bikes, different people, clubs, just solo riders, or just people that are like in the business. Frame builders, it doesn't matter. It's just as long as you're doing something in the community and of anything, whatever the case may be, that's what the platform is here.
And that's probably kind of way it kind of worked in our favor too. Like not a lot of people knew who we were. You know what I'm saying? Because then it was that, like how you said, like more of a like who the hell are these dudes? But at the same time, it was more like, well, I have no idea who they are, so let me listen, because I have no idea where they come from, who they roll with, or any of that stuff. And that's the thing is, like, myself, I've been for a while, but I started riding bikes kind of because I lost my brother, so it was more of something I turned to relieve stress, to do all that stuff. I didn't do it to get into bike clubs or to do any of that stuff. It just kind of this, like we always talk about it, like it chose us. It's weird how it happened, but it just chose us.
There's the old
that's
school
a young me. Yeah, like I'm always mad dog, and I was always bald headed for a long time, and then I started letting my hair grow out. I started being different. I don't do like this stuff for the fame. Like I've been almost to every OBC, but I never interact with people. I'm always, even in big ride outs, I'm always by myself. Like I'm always in the little corner. Because I grew up, like I said, I'm 40. Like where I grew up in Southern Cali. It was kind of around that gangbanging era where you can't just walk somewhere without getting hit up, or you had to know people going to certain neighborhoods, even riding your bike, even the hat you wore, everything mattered. So even some of that stuff I still have in my head when I go out somewhere. Like I have those anxieties, but there's been people that have helped me out in this bike life thing to drop those walls and really be like, you know what, there's a lot of people like me out there that are the same way. So now I'm like, you know what? Like us as guys, we don't talk about a lot of this stuff because we're like, man, we don't talk about our feelings. But I love having my one-on-ones when we're out on these shows because a lot of people do come up to me and be like, hey, man, I feel, sometimes something I said might have, clicked with them or they could relate with me where maybe, or they can relate with Tony. So it helps us out because when I'm hot, he's cold. When he's cold, I'm hot. We're opposites a lot of the time. So that's why it's like we're like the Ninja Turtles. We have something for everybody, So it's worked out in our favor. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool that you brought that up because it's exactly how it's been. That the response with a lot of people is like, who the fuck are these dudes? But again, it kind of works in our favor because we're not trying to come off in a certain way. We're just like, no, man, we try to make it about everybody else. That's why I dig doing a lot of the videos. I'm behind the scenes because I don't do it for the fame. It's just like I said, it kind of chose us, so we have this platform and we use it. But we really, really like to highlight everyone else. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times with the scheduling and with everything, it doesn't work out. But we really do appreciate when we have guests on here, like just having you guys, because you guys could have been anywhere doing anything, but you guys are here with us, sharing your guys' experiences with a lot of the people that are watching. So we really do appreciate that, man. Because again, man, like this is how we get people to come out and meet each other too, because we do it for us. That we're not doing it for nothing else, no fame, no money, no none of that stuff. We just do it for the community because, like a lot of people, will tell you the same thing. It's probably done more for them than like.
I've had a lot of people say.
Yeah,
say
like
that.
the bikes do more for them than you know what I'm saying. So sometimes it's just returning that whatever that is. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you say you don't do it for the money, and that's being around for this long. For the 12 years we've been around, there's a lot of money that we've raised for charities, local charities, and I'll just say we've raised enough money to ensure that not different, but people who were in uncomfortable situations are now comfortable. So that's something that our club takes huge pride in. Is we might be selling these T-shirts, but a lot of the money that we do make, we pump right back into the community. So.
Somebody needs that help, or right there, everybody else. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and in this one, and with this, is like you said, anybody needs help, then you just reach out there to help a club. It doesn't even have to be in the same club. It doesn't. It's just that person. It's they everyone helps out somebody. So that's really cool. But hey, man, you guys, thank you guys very much for being on the show. We greatly appreciate it.
Man.
I was so excited that that we got you on. Rob's been excited all week.
Oh, this is cool,
He's been excited all week. Me and him have just been chopping it up.
I'm gonna be on TV. Shit.
he's been excited all week. So
cool,
it was cool to have you guys on here on the show, and so thank you guys very much. Jeff, thank you very much. Kruz3r mobs, all you guys that are watching out there, all you guys in the Kruz3r mob, thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Hey, and then just to let you guys know, like he says, that we hit up all different types of people, but this person that is coming on next week's show, he is a big deal. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know. Please make sure to tune in next week's show, okay, because we got Kruz3r. Okay, Kruz3r is going to be on the show, not here particular, but he's gonna be live on from his house, and so there he is. If y'all don't know who Kruz3r is, he is the son of Gary Turner, the creator of GT bicycles, the GT performers, all those types of GTs that we've had back in the day. This is his son. His son is also building bikes, and he's been building bikes for quite some time. So you guys, please tune in. When you guys see this flyer, please share the flyer, because we want to make sure that that everyone gets to see this type of stuff, because it's history. It's a history thing. You guys, we've all had some kind of GT. I have GT now. But we've all had some kind of a GT performer at some point in time in your lives, if you guys were in this bike game. So it's going to be a good show next week. So, yeah, man. So thank you guys very much. Like I said, for you guys, everyone that's tuned in on the show, thank you guys very much for watching. Danny, son, happy birthday once again.
40.
40. Damn.
Just
Welcome to the
hits
40
different.
guy.
It hits
Welcome to
different.
the 40 club, guy. I'm
Yeah.
47, guy.
You're still young, brother.
Yeah. PJ, thank you, guys. Thank you very much, PJ, very much for what you do. Our manager, Polly, thank you, Polly. And like I always say at the very end of the show, if you ain't got a bike, get a bike. Stop being lazy in your goddamn life. And we out. Hey, stay tuned at the end because we got a video.